Okay, we are all welcome to this class that behavior problems. We have a new, student. Sorry? She's new.
No.
The name? Memory. More. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
I forgot my baby. So can I go?
What about if you do that after the class?
No, the paper.
Okay, can you move? Okay, thank you. Yeah. Wait for you.
Wait for me.
We are not ready.
I'll
Yeah, so basically, can you remind me what we covered last time, and then we'll move on to another task for today. List factors? Only?
In children's behavior disorder.
Okay, list factors in children's behavior disorder. Whoa. Can you tell me some of these list factors? Were they allowed last time? You were not allowed. Let's please, can you tell us, please, what you have said when you covered last time? What are these factors?
Gender.
Gender. Gender. Thank you so much. Yes, once again.
Gestation and birth. Gestation and birth allow them to
One after another, please. Want to hear you clearly. Yes? Gestation. Then?
temperament.
Temperament. On the foundational class. Then you?
Oh, what's that? Just birth.
Sorry? Beth. Beth? What's wrong with Beth?
Sometimes a child can have when the mother is moving, during the child can have complications.
Or premature birth. All right? Actually, you see somebody born maybe 1 kg or some grams. I don't know if it's possible that is.
Some grams can someone survive.
Sorry?
When you're born in grams, can you survive?
I don't really know. Because we're looking at now these factors, all right, could be due to disorders. If somebody is born at, for example, age of 6 months, for example, giving birth to a child, when you are 6 months pregnant, that person is likely to suffer from what? Disorder. Like a child to be born, right? Is likely to suffer from some disorders. Because you know what deformity of some organs like brain deformment is really fully deformed, and is it function the way the brain is able to function? So, yeah. What else? Okay. Sorry? Family life. On that one, what can you say?
If there is domestic violence, if they in the way of living, if the family is poor and
The way you are speaking as if you yesterday you never to cinema, more you can't understand.
I can see.
Yeah, please speak aloud, please, for all of us to really understand.
Yes. I'm saying family life. If, for example, if there is domestic violence at home, or if there is poverty at home, it can affect a child. The child's mental disorder.
Okay. Family life. If, for example, A cup is really for fighting. All right, time and again, when it's like by the night, fighting and in the face of the children. Children, the younger ones, they're watching whatever you are doing. The children, in one way or another, might be affected. All right? And end up suffering from disorder. If you compare an example, which may be something which may take place in a family, and then you see families being affected in one way or another, apart from fighting. What else?
Divorce.
So,
Divorce.
divorce.
Divorce affects children.
Yes. Okay. Do you have a clear example on that one?
An example.
Yes.
Okay. An example is a couple divorces and a child have to live the wife remarries, even the husband remarries. Then the child will have to be spending time in two different homes. I feel sometimes a child it can affect a child.
Okay. Malay, what I said. I know you're not allowed by then, but I think now you have an idea about where we're going to find the class. What could be your motivation? Family life, contributing or making or some siblings or what, siblings or children in the family to suffer from these disorders. What kind of an example can you give in the family? A family activity which can make some too to suffer from this disorder. Child abuse. In what way? In what way? You may have to go into it. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. Child abuse. How can a child be abused in a family and then you see that a child is because that abuse is actually suffering from one particular disorder. Physical abuse includes what I know. Beating. Thank you so much. You are. Put yourself, you are safe. Thank you so much. So today we have to move on to types of parenting styles. Parenting styles. Can you go over the group, please? Types of parenting styles.
Parenting
Styles.
styles.
Style. Okay, let's come to the slide that says talking about behavior and emotional problems. Are there? Behavior and emotional problems. Have you opened your slide? Yeah?
Yeah.
Another?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. What about Marlene? We have a PowerPoint presentation, and then you open that slide, and you detail this one. That's right. Okay. Okay. And you are safe, and you are smiling. Thank you so much. Okay. Welcome, please. Welcome in the team. So we are on that one. PIDA problems, and have opened now. It has been written behavior and emotional problems. Well, let's move on. Far more likely than one of the above clinical disorders is that your young child is experiencing a temporary behavioral and emotional problem. Many of these pass with time and require a parent's patience and understanding. Before we actually have a look on the parenting styles, we're just trying to to go back to, that's in our imagination, going back to the disorders we have so far discussed in the class. That's what we are saying. Far more likely than one with a clinical disorders is that a young child is experiencing a temporary behavioral or emotional what? Problem. Many of these pass with what? Time and require a parent's patience and what? Understanding. So please, we're thinking around this. Think in line. Think about the disorders we have talked about in the class. One is to parent or guardian be patient enough with the victims of those disorders. They need also to have a spirit of understanding, to understand those victims suffering from disorders. Well, in some cases, outside counseling is warranted and may be effective in helping children cope with stresses effectively. In some cases, outside counseling is warranted and may be effective in helping children cope with what? Stresses effectively. Number one, I have said you have to have what? Patience, or be patient with the children. That is what we are suffering from disorders. At the same time, you need also to understand them. And then at the same time, apart from that, we are saying outside counseling is also warranted and may be effective in helping children cope with stresses effectively. So basically, these are the measures for you to take in order to assist the disorder victims. Yeah? But there are some other parents who don't even care when their children or siblings or what they are suffering from disorders. You don't care. They have no time for them. They can't talk to them, and they even shout to them, and any provision of what? Of care cannot be given to these kind of victims of disorders. A professional could help your child learn how to control their anger, how to work through their emotions, and how to communicate their needs more effectively. So even before taking the victims to the hospital, we also to actually consult the professionals, professional counselors. This can help us really help assisting and assist us and help us assisting what the learners with disorders. For obvious reasons, medicating children at this age is controversial. That is when the children are so young, and then you take them for medication. It's controversial. Before you take them to the hospital, think about some other measures for you to take, as I've said, put across. Don't just rush to the hospital to say, please help me with help my child is maybe from malaria. Maybe it's not malaria, something else. So take some other measures Going to the hospital really should be the last resort. Okay. Parenting for childhood success. Parenting styles are rarely to blame for childhood behavioral problems. Before we move on to another part of the story, I'm not agree with this statement. I don't know in your case. So I want to input on this one. Wherever we say parenting styles are rarely to blame for childhood behavioral problems. What's your take on this one? Before I chip in with mine, what are you going to say? The statement given to us, parenting styles are rarely to blame for childhood behavioral problems. Is it true? Should we not blame the parenting styles our parents or guardians use? Sorry? We should blame. We should blame parenting styles. Our parents for their bad parenting styles. For us or for somebody else, as children, suffering from disorders. What's your take? Thank you so much for your input, my dear. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I'm saying yes.
Yes, we are playing parenting styles.
Some.
Yeah, not all.
Some.
Okay. Some are good. Okay. They put children on track. Very good. But some, they want to bury. For some, and to suffer from disorders. Okay. Kind of, you may have something in mind. Something, someone, what particular parenting style you think could actually be very good or maybe contribute for somebody to suffer from disorder. And involving parenting.
Because it allows children to do whatever they want.
Okay.
It's good or bad.
Okay.
Them, we don't strictly use.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sylvia is actually giving us, knowledge and involved the parenting style as something for us to blame. This one is not all that good parenting style. Children are very involved. Parents are very involved in their affairs with children, and as a result, those children they do suffer from disorder. Sylvia. Okay, we're together. We're not together. Okay, thank you so much. Where are you and where do you understand?
Okay, the point I'm saying, okay, like styles, the parenting styles. I don't know what parenting styles are.
Okay. Actually, in families, we have so many parenting styles. Okay? Styles for the parents to use in order to raise their children. Alright? Yeah, so this one, she's saying, for a number of parenting styles, but all of them is an involved parenting style. Alright? That to say, parents are not involved in the affairs of the children. They just let them do whatever they want to do as children. The parents cannot interfere with whatever children what doing. That's according to sleep. And when God has answers. Listen, she's sharp. Sharp in the upper room. Okay, listen, you understand. We are together. Okay. Basically, I was saying, I'm not for this, I'm against this. somehow. Parenting styles are rarely to blame. For childhood behavioral problems. That to say we cannot put the whole blame on parenting what? Selves. The fact is, we have some other factors contributing for someone to suffer from a disorder. You must take me? Right? Are there to blame? Okay. In other words, parents are there to blame for the sufferings of their children. I think I have to go by this recent point. What's the name? Okay, please, let me give you another name, please. My face is back. Please. Zambia. My face.
Okay, give me another name.
No.
Kids. Kids.
Sorry?
What does that mean?
Nangondo, that's one of what? Oh, not the son. We'll give you the son, right? Like you said? Choose one. No, they said Okay, my pleasure, thank you so much. So then I go with my plate. This kind of, I guess, a lot of factors contributing for somebody to suffer from what? Disorders. But styles might be just part of the game, part of the factors contributing. But we have also some other factors which may contribute for somebody to suffer from what? Disorders. What could be other factors apart from having disorders? What could be other factors contributing for someone to suffer from disorders? Yes, please. Can you speak aloud, my dear, please? Yes, speak with vigor energy, please. Yes, I think it's smart. Yes, please. Hello? Yes?
Environment.
Environment. Okay? Environment, my dear friend, includes what? Environment includes what? In this case.
The place where the child is being raised.
The place where a child is being raised. Okay?
Things that surrounds.
The things that surrounds the child. Okay? Which things are this? That surrounds the child.
Okay, maybe the geographical setup.
Okay. You got the setup? Okay. Yes, Kanyamuka, please. I don't know.
There, wait.
Sorry?
I'm not there.
Where are you?
I can't see my document.
Use your phone, please. Where's your phone?
This one.
Yes, Mole. Environment includes one and one. Sorry? Nature and yes, please, go ahead, please. Kanyamuka has no eye to see or document.
Yes.
Cynthia, these are alone. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah. So this one is trying to give us something new as well. We say in environment, we even think about nature and nature. Is it? You're the one thinking. Okay. You terms in our class, we like 2 terms. We're talking about nature. What is it? Yes. When I go for a small letters,
I was saying, I don't understand, but I can explain it.
Okay, basically, when you talk about nature, you're talking about something biological. That's nature, right? Biological makeup, biological, yeah, that's nature, all right?
Yes.
And the nature, that's now environment. So, giving us less to 110, instead of using environment, we're using nature, okay? It's the same thing, right? But now we're trying to talk about something which is there embedded in the environment. When you talk about nature, or else in other words, environment, what is involved, what is embedded, what is incorporated in the environment. So yes, talking about device setup, maybe what else again?
Say things that surround the child.
The things that surround the child. Okay. Even people, they're also part of what? Environment. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Anyone I think is now with us.
I was about to ask,
Okay, please ask.
where are we?
Can you go to the slide that says parenting for childhood success?
Yeah, I'm there.
And the statement which says parenting styles are rarely to blame
Yes,
for childhood behavioral problems.
Yes.
All right? That's the point we're trying to discuss. Okay? What could be a take on that one? So, think about it. Yes, I'll come back to you for your promise. Thank you. Okay. And if you are searching out solutions to help your family cope, that's a pretty good indication, right? That you aren't causing your child's what? Issues. Still, parents play a crucial role in treating early childhood behavioral issues. Okay? Do you understand that? Or you are lagging behind? Can we move on? Okay. Parenting for childhood success. Parenting styles are rarely to blame for childhood behavior problems. No, let's see this repetition. Let's move on. Let's go to parenting styles. We are now to chat about today as a topic. When we talk about parenting styles, there are four main types, one of which is most effective in raising well-adjusted and behaved children. So basically you have to bear in mind that you have at least four main parenting styles. One of them is what? Uninvolved parenting. Thank you so much, Mule. Yes. Kanyamuka.
Permissive parenting.
Sorry?
Permissive parenting.
Permissive parenting, Mape. Onangondo.
I'm not going to worry.
Yeah.
Authoritarian.
Authoritarian. Which you please of yourself. Authoritarian parenting. Yes. Namasina.
Authoritative.
Authoritative. So we have authoritative, authoritarian, permissive, and involved styles of what? Parenting. Basically, these are the four main types, our parents or guardians use when they're raising their what? Children. You have to understand that these parenting styles, for sure, we have both advantages and what? Disadvantages. Of course, we will go into all the details, but now, in the interest of just to show that maybe we really know what I can talk about, is what do you think could be an advantage of authoritarian? Or else first of all, we have to understand what it means, right? Authoritarian, and they come to talk about some advantages that are there, and the advantages of this. Authoritarian, let's move on. Authoritarian parenting. On this one, strict rules with no compromise and no input from the children. If you are a mother, Maureen, all right, you put strict what? Laws for your children to follow. You don't compromise. You don't allow your children to have an input. Once you say one very thing, and for sure you make sure that those things will be followed by your subjects or your parents or somebody under your custody or siblings. You don't allow somebody to have an input, to discuss with a child, no. Praise Nangondo, you have to follow A, B, C. Be here at home, and when you're out, make sure by 6 o'clock you are indoor. Don't move away. All right? Nangondo says, yes, mommy. Yes, you see Nangondo following, all right? Your rules. Very strict for that matter. Okay, now let's come to look at some advantages and disadvantages of this lifestyle you have. What do you think could be some of these advantages of this kind of style?
A child may grow with good morals.
A child may grow with good morals. That's according to Namasina, right? In class. Please, Namasina is an English for to this one in this class, not outside. Actually, here you can yamuka. When this one Namasina outside, and here is Namasina, right? Yes. So to our Namasina, you say, the children they grow with what? Morals. Yeah. Okay. What else? You are still thinking, don't like this. Maureen will help you. Alright? She's here for us. Maureen.
Memo.
Oh, memory. Memory. Chikungu. So thank you so much. Alright? Yes. Come on. What I say? What do you think would be the advantages of this lifestyle of authoritarian? Whereby you put strict rules for children to follow. You never compromise. You never allow children to have an input.
I think the children won't be doing whatever they want because there are rules at home.
Sorry?
The children won't be doing whatever they want because there are rules at home. Like they have
They want to do anything what they want.
Yes.
Because there are rules at home.
Yes.
And they try to abide those rules. If I break these rules, I'll end up in the question. Then the popular me at home, right? Quickly leave, that is popular, right? They are very quickly leave. Alright? So it means my point in this class, popular me, alright?
Yes.
Quickly, alright? Yeah. You believe what I'm going to say? I'm popular. You believe what I'm going to say?
You may ask me when you say that. It's a popular.
I need something. Can you see your TV towers now? You see, maybe I will try to keep my exactly, try to give some background on this one. And it's where to? Thank you, what's that? Yeah. Yes. Let's move on.
What's your point,
Basically, I say I will never go up to all those details, talking about advantages. But for you to understand that you know what you're talking about, that's why I asked you to give me some advantages and disadvantages. Well, we are afraid number sitting as some advantages, and in my pair, all right, or else Nangondo, all right, somewhat advantages of this kind of padding style. What do you think will be some disadvantages? You give signals to your children. May not
May not be able to understand the environment.
may not behave.
May not be able
Mhm.
to understand the environment.
The children may not be able to understand the environment.
Since they are limited.
Okay. Since there are limits, yes, Kanyamuka, thank you.
The children can be social
Okay.
because they will always stay at home.
Mhm.
Yes, they will not cooperate with their friends. They
Okay.
will just stay at home.
Mhm.
And this can lead bad behaviors.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So the one guy says, this particular girl will become antisocial because he's not given a chance to go out, for example. That is the parents making their children just to be home. They will grow up and you have no friends. They will never have time to interact with the friends. You have such kind of friends, children in homes who are social, like More. Okay.
She's social.
Social.
Yes, this one.
Sociable.
Yes, she
Ah.
has one friends.
Okay. I thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's move on. Authoritative. Authoritative. That one is authoritarian. Secondly, authoritative. Here we are saying signals by parents are willing to listen and cooperate with their children. Signals, yes, but parents are willing to listen and cooperate with their children. More of a democracy than authoritarian parenting. What's our take on this one? Yes, down.
Okay, so this style is talking about, yes, in the house, parents can give the rules, but sometimes they can also listen to their children. When the children complain about something, they
Yes,
are willing to listen to them.
yes.
Yes,
Ah.
one of the reasons. Yes.
Can you see now? This is when you girl, right? Tawonga from where? You see? Very wonderful girl. Yes, thank you so much. That's Tawonga, right? Yeah, basically, the point is trying to put across is yes, parents come up with signals for the children to follow. But at the same time, parents or guardians, they do give what? They listen the ear to what? The children. At some point, actually, children may have an input. All right? So this one is different from authoritarian in the sense that in authoritative, kind of parenting style, really, the children may incorporate some ideas or input from the children. Okay? Yes. Voice, please. Voice.
I mean, the disadvantage of authoritarian.
Yes.
We can also include that there is no cooperation between the children and parents because once they lose and leave the parents, children are no longer having to decide.
Okay. Actually, that's Sylvia once again trying to give one of the disadvantages of authoritarian, first, to say there's no cooperation between guidance or parents or and the children. You look at a parent who is so who is a dictator, so to speak, a dictator, right? When they do A, B, C. I don't want you to do A, B, C. Rather do A, B, C. I'm going to the workplace. When I come back, you must put things in place. I shouldn't see you away. Be around and available. Take care of the children. If you are away, please can you see this whip? I'll whip you. Okay, mommy. So she is saying this kind of parenting style really leads to no cooperation between parents and the children. Yes, please. Come on, yes.
Disadvantages of authoritarian.
Yes.
This style can lead to depression. Children.
This, yes, please. We need at least to speak onto the voice for my baby to understand, all right? Yeah, come on. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so I was saying,
Yes.
this kind of style of parenting style can lead to depression. Children can be depressed because some rules they can be thinking, wow, our parents always give us this rules.
Okay.
They don't allow us to go outside, play with our friends, or whatever.
Yes.
They can also start using drugs. Yes.
Actually, that's according to Kawunga. Kawunga is saying this parenting style is not all that good for the reason he has put across. Number one, he's saying this kind of parenting style really leads to somebody to suffer from depression, and depression for that matter is actually one of the disorders. So this one is contributing for someone to suffer from disorders. That's the one. You are liberty to see this point or to say, yeah, he's okay. The one going okay, yeah, but right. Is this a good point, my friend?
Yes.
I'm
sure.
Ah, wonderful.
Why are you using the name? You said
No, she's rich names, right? Mape, Mokodo, and yes. Yeah. Let's use the Malawian names. Yeah, Nagondo. Yes.
that one is
Namasina.
Namasina.
Yeah.
This one is Nani.
What about yourself? Nani? And yourself?
Next.
Nani, please. And this one.
Sylvia.
Yeah.
Nangos.
This one, Nani.
Nangos.
Numbers.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's move on. Let's move on. Permissive what? Parenting style. Permissive parenting style. Few rules and few demands put on children. There's little to no discipline in this home, and parents typically take on the role of a friend. What's your take on that one? Yes, please. Explain. Yes. Numbers, yes, explain. Yes.
Okay, this type of parenting style, they have, they put rules, but not as much as other parenting style. In the children.
Yes, please. For us and the.
Okay, and they wait.
Okay, I'll come back to the place. Yes, sir. Now, hold your hand.
This style is like
Okay, sir. This type of parenting style.
Yes.
They put rules, but not as much as the other type of parenting does. So to children, they have their own rules. They even listen to parents, but not as
Okay. Oh, so children never. Sorry?
They can put, they can have discipline, or they can put discipline in that parenting style, but
Yes.
that discipline doesn't mean to kill the children or to strip the children to do other things. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Once they have,
Okay.
they have or they use
Yes.
which their parents put on.
Okay. Yeah, this is Sylvia. He tried to paraphrase what he said, saying, in this parenting style, we are looking at the parents, they are giving children few rules and few demands. Like to say, the parents, the children as well, they are also free to do things on their own. They're not restricted to do that. Partly, they have rules yes from the parents, but just a few of them. And the demands are not all that more as you compare to other parenting styles be authoritarian because authoritative, whereby parents will demand more from the children. In this case, a child is actually somehow at liberty to do whatever he or she wants. All right? In that particular family. Okay? That's what I had to put across on this one. So it's either a child will grow with discipline or without what? Discipline. It's possible. Yeah. It's possible.
so this style. Parents are not forcing children to do things.
Yeah, of course, the rules are there, just a few of them.
But children, they can do their chores whenever
They choose to do some other thing at the same time. They are rules, yes, but if we at home there are no serious rules, basic rules. this can actually give a child liberty to go ahead to say, let me do my thing. Because, mommy, mommy's my friend. Mommy, I'm a bedside. If you can do this, when you misbehave one way or another, when you are back, then you say, mommy say, Taonga, where have you been? So do you remember when I beating my daughter? Taonga to Mula, that's what Chabate, Bombo. Very few rules and regulations, right? At least. So how really it? Friendly. Yeah. Utaziona tu mwana wanga tao. Komendeya. Mwafika. Sabari? Popo.
Just say, I'll do that, Mom. Bye.
Mommy, okay, please be like this.
Next time.
Yeah, okay, thank you so much. Then, uninvolved parenting. Uninvolved parenting, no rules and very little interaction. These parents are detached and may reject or neglect their children. Okay?
Yes.
Practically in our homes, we have issues pertaining to the way children are behaved in relation to actually the parenting styles, parents or guardians they do use. Sometimes you may look at a child running away from a household, going away to memory. That's the home, right?
Yes.
Running away from her home, from her parents, and then take refuge or else trying to carry herself for a parent's home. And for actually a week, you sit around eat together with memory at her home, all right? And the parents take care of her. And if you try to find out the whereabouts of Tawonga at her home, guys, the parents even they don't even know the whereabouts of Tawonga. If somebody asks, at this home I understand you have 4 children. You have Mike as a male child, first born. And there's Tawonga here. This one is memory. Never seen this around. But where is this girl so called Tawonga? You hear the parents say, hey, could I Tawonga over? Simba get set. Tuna balunga ya tuna unga ya. Ama leo tu. Kumele ni wakakala. Adipesa. Wewe ama kama 3 days okusabaye. Wewe mazura abama. Adipesa fika. Amasomera yampawo kule wiruko. Niwadhani alirukira. Kodi mutema lero ugamara kamu kwa mama. This hapa. You so doing so naomba haula nyumba na rogaza nikisema si tume ango fika basi ango rudi unapenda wao ama Gemini sina wazo gani, all right, and involved type of parenting style.
So this is religion.
So yeah. So sort of you are free, you are liberty, you are free to do whatever you want to do at your home. Nobody will interfere with you whatever you are doing at home. You want to go outside, jumping the fence by the night. You will spend the night outside, and your parents are living in the house. They think you are in the bedroom, yourself you're outside to the house of Mike. You don't. All right? Or sometimes you try to build, not necessarily jumping the fence. You go to the gate man, right? I built that.
I'm going out.
Oh, we are going out, please. Don't mention about me. Could I'm out. Please, I pay you 20, please. You can go over. Still, then you go back to the say in the bathroom, like, hey, 2000. Yes. This is and you get out. When you're coming in the morning, your father or your mother may see you coming in. They have nothing to do with you. They just see you. With no any talk to you.